everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is another 5 weekly favorites. If you're new here, we do these every Friday and we break down 5 things that we've loved that week, usually in the lifestyle category. So let's get right into it. The first thing I've been using for, did I buy this 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was a while.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago is the Lush Sympathy for the Skin. Sam Ravindell and Jamie Page both rave about this stuff, and I've wanted it for a long time, and I finally bit the bullet and bought it, and it is so luxurious and nice. It's a body lotion. It says hand and body lotion, so I guess you could use it as a hand lotion, but it comes in this tub, so I think it's perfect for a body lotion because it's easy to apply, like right out of the shower. It looks like this, and it smells like bananas. It smells like bananas and vanilla.
Yeah, really subtle though.
Yeah, it's so subtle. It is honestly my favorite scent out of any body lotion I've ever used. There is added fragrance in it, which makes me upset, but it's low on the ingredient list, and Lush is overall a very clean brand. Like, I can recognize a lot of these ingredients in here, so I'm not too worried, but I wish there was an added fragrance. But again, it does smell so lovely that I don't know how much of that comes from the fragrance. But yeah, it says fresh bananas, sandalwood, and cocoa butter on the skin. What could be more luxurious? It's exactly that. I am so cheap when it comes to body lotion. Like, I just like something that gets the job done. So I told myself after this is done, I'm gonna go back to like just normal unscented drugstore body lotions. But I want to buy this once a year, usually in the winter, because it's such a nice experience. Like, during these colder months, it really nourishes my skin so well. Like I said, it smells so lovely. It's just a very luxurious experience, and especially during the winter when you're kind of feeling dull and not as like summery and like smooth skin. I think it's a really nice treat to have. So that's my plan because I do love it so much. I've tried other Lush products, but this is by far my favorite product I've tried from Lush. Okay, for our Trader Joe's find this week, we tried the Trader Joe's pancake bread, and it's
new and it's delicious.
Yeah, a twist on buttermilk short, what is that?
Short stack.
Oh, short stack. I don't know, there was a label that was ripped off, and then it says into a sweet moist loaf. So as you can see, there's only one little slice left, but I wanted to show you the packaging just so you can spot it at your Trader Joe's. And this is so good. Like, we've talked about this before. I mean, we're so into desserts, it's sick, but we also really don't like anything too sweet. Like, we don't like to bite into something and need a sip of water immediately. We're more about like a rich, decadent dessert, I would say.
Yeah,
but also not overly
flavor.
rich. Just good flavor. It doesn't taste artificial. You know, that line of that. But we also love Oreos, and those are so artificial.
I know,
we do, but they're not my favorite. Like, I'd rather take like a baked good over an Oreo. Yeah. So anyways, we were really excited to try this because since it is pancake bread, it almost just tastes like buttered bread, like a really rich, I don't know, it's hard to explain. And then it has like a crunchy layer on top, but also that's not too sweet. It's just like has a hint of cinnamon, and it's not like even a cinnamon crunch layer. It's just a hint of cinnamon right on the top, or like a cinnamon sugar layer, I should say. So it really truly tastes like pancakes in bread form, and it's just a really nice treat to have like on the weekends in the morning. We highly recommend this. I mean, we love like most of Trader Joe's desserts, like their vegan banana bread we've spoken about before. Their what are the black and white cookies? The half moon cookies we love. So we love most of their desserts, but this is something that I feel like is truly unique, especially just to Trader Joe's. That if you don't even shop there very often, I feel like this would be such a good like weekend treat. If you have like people over for brunch or something, or if you just have a big family. It's really delicious.
It's so moist. I want to point that out.
Yes, it's so moist. So buttery and moist. I think those are the two best qualities of that bread. Yeah, it was really hard to explain, so just go try it for yourself. Okay, next up, I have, all of my things are kind of beauty related, but not in the color category. So next up is this It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. So this, I feel like, is making a comeback. Like, I had a sample of this, oh my god, I want to say 5 years ago. I got it at Ulta. It was like one of those like birthday gifts or something. No, I think it was, it came in one of those sampler packs when you spend over a certain amount. Yeah. It was a long time ago, but like I want to say 5 years. And I remember really liking it back then. And then I talked about this, I think, last week in our weekly favorites when I talked about the new brush I got. But my hair has been getting so tangled after we lightened it more, which I think is just because we have a lot of fine hair. And then when we put bleach in that mixture, it just is like a tangled mess. And so I wanted a product that really helped with detangling, and I saw on Mariah Leonard's story that she mentioned this, and then I remembered I used to use it, and then I started like doing some research, and it has so many positive reviews, and most people say it's like the only thing that detangles their hair. So I picked it up again after like a 5-year hiatus, and the one thing I don't like is the smell. It smells super artificial to me, and I just, like, I kind of get why people add fragrance into hair products, but I just like it when it's a very light scent, and this is a little strong for my liking.
Like the Moroccan oil scent to me is perfect.
Yeah, it's very light and nice and pleasant. But besides that, like, everything else about this product is literally amazing. It does 10 things. It repairs dry, damaged hair, adds shine, detangles, controls frizz, seals and protects hair color, prevents split ends, stops hair breakage, creates silkiness, enhances natural body, and it's a flat iron spray and thermal protector. And the two things that I think it does the most is detangles and enhances natural body, which I was not expecting.
Oh, really?
But my hair has felt like it has so much more body since I started using this. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, I don't know what it does, but it like adds this sort of like oomph to my hair. I love it. I am going to definitely use up this whole bottle and then see how I feel, but I feel like I'm going to...
And do you use just that alone or in conjunction with an oil?
No, I use it by itself. Before this, I was using the Bumble & Bumble Invisible, what is it called? Dry oil. It's the
hairdresser's oil?
Yes, the hairdresser's oil. I was using that, and that really made my hair like shiny and smooth, but it didn't really help with detangling. So I might start mixing the two, but I don't know why I ever stopped using this. I think everyone's hair could benefit from this, and I'm really happy that I picked it up again. And some people were complaining about the price, but I didn't use it.
That's a good price for how much you get.
I thought so too. You get 4 ounces, and I feel like it'll take me a long time to go through
this. It's like $18, right?
Yeah, so I don't understand those reviews that I saw, but I think it's a great value, and I think that if you're having any of these problems that I just mentioned on the back, you should pick this up.
Okay, now for my beauty favorite. It's the lipstick I'm wearing right now. It's the Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in the shade Spice For Me number 370. And this is their newer lipstick line, and it comes in this like color matched packaging, which I love.
Yeah, did I talk about this in another weekly faves? I possibly mentioned it in another weekly favorites.
Oh no.
Oh, we can repeat.
That's true. Sorry
I picked it up recently.
No, I got it a while ago and hadn't used it. So it was just sitting there, and I was like, why haven't I used this? And I think it's because the color looks really similar to ColourPop's Foolish, which I use all the time in the summer, but that one is a bit brighter, this one's a bit deeper. So I think in my mind I was like, oh, I love Foolish, I love the cream lipsticks from ColourPop, and this was like $5, so I'm like, I don't know if it'll be as good. And then I finally used it this week, and I'm so obsessed. Like, I used to buy their matte lipsticks, and I do think those are good, but as we've gotten older, I just use matte lipsticks less and less. Unless they're a very thin formula. I find if it's like a thin, almost like powdery matte formula, it doesn't accentuate lip lines, but like a thick matte lipstick always like makes my lips look really old, just for lack of a better term. So I've been really into cream lipsticks, and I wanted to try Maybelline because I do love their lipsticks in general. And this color is just like our jam. Like, we love a good deep terracotta. I feel like it just suits our skin tone. It kind of like makes our eyes pop. I don't know, you tell us. And so when we saw that they were releasing, what is this? Is it like a spice line or?
Oh no, it's they're marketing it as a universal line. So every color in the collection works for every skin tone. That's why it's called Spice For All.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah,
but I also just love this packaging. I think that it's such a nice touch because we have so many lipsticks that if you can see what the color is just from the packaging, I feel like that's really helpful. And I do store them upside down, so it does have the sticker, so that's helpful as well. But I just love the packaging, and I love the smell of Maybelline lipsticks. I think it's the nostalgia of it, but the formula, as you can see, it just looks really glossy and like plumps my lips. I feel like it's opaque in one swipe, but it's one of those formulas where it's almost like addicting. Like, you just sit there and like put it on because it like feels so nice on the lips. And it, I will say it bleeds a little bit as the day goes on, but I find that with most dark cream lipsticks, I think it's hard to get them not to bleed, and it's not like too noticeable. You could wear a lip liner and I'm sure it would really help, but I just really love this formula for the price. You really can't beat it. I think it's great for fall and winter, but I would even wear this into summer because it is like a cream juicy formula. So great for all year round, great for all skin tones, so affordable, highly recommend. I want to try more shades.
Me too.
If you've tried these, let us know what shades you recommend from this specific line.
They're really new.
So. Yeah, they are pretty new. We got them on Amazon like when they first launched, but I don't think I've even seen them in stores.
I haven't. No.
Yeah, so I'll link the Amazon link down below.
Okay, next up is my favorite lip product I've been using this week. It is the Make Beauty Tinted Marine Salve in the shade Bex. And the Tinted Marine Salve is a new variation on their standard Marine Salve, which is a multi-purpose topical salve that moisturizes dry, cracked lips and skin while helping to soothe and calm chafing, burns, and minor abrasions. Contains an edible marine algae that also helps shield against environmental aggressors. So basically this is something that they say you can use everywhere, and it's super hydrating and nourishing, kind of like an Aquaphor, like that's technically, well, they call it an ointment, but it's like a salve texture. And I've never tried anything from Make Beauty before, but they were having a sale. I think it was like 25% off around like right after Christmas time, and this just caught my eye because I love those products that are slightly tinted that you can just throw on your lips and make them look like a little bit of color but very nourishing and comfortable. Like, I'm just such an easy person, like day to day I just love throwing on like very effortless products, and this sounded like that. So I picked this up and it took forever to get to me, but they're a small company so I totally understand, and I love this. Not only is the color so pretty, I can the cap actually matches really accurately, but it's like this deep kind of coral shade, and it's so juicy. Like, I'm not wearing it right now, which I probably should be, but I will be wearing it in multiple videos to come.
Do a little swatch.
Okay, I'll do a little swatch. I don't really know how to describe how this feels because I actually don't have any lip balms like it, which makes me happy because then I didn't just like waste my money on something that I already have something similar to. It's a lot thinner and more, oh yeah, you can see that. I thought you wouldn't be able to. Thinner and more emollient than like the Glossier Balm.com, than Aquaphor, than the Bite Beauty Lip Mask, like all those lip balms that I love. Like, this is just so much more
like, looks like oil based.
Yeah, like oily, emollient, thin, and like I said, juicy, and it has a lot more color too than I was expecting. It is so good. Like, this is one of my favorite products. I feel like I'm going to be talking about it in our 2019 favorites video. I love it that much. And you get 0.9 ounces, so almost a full fluid ounce, and you can see it's a pretty big tube. So I love it. It also actually works really well to make my chapped lips feel moisturized. Like, I have been wearing this, like I said, like basically every day this week, and at the end of each day I keep like feeling my lips like, oh my god, they feel so nourished and moisturized, and that usually doesn't happen this time of year. So I'm just really impressed with the formula, the color, everything. I want to pick up more Make products because I like can't believe how much I love this. It's so good. Thank you guys so much for watching our weekly favorites. As always, please give this video a thumbs up if you'd enjoy it, and let us know what things you've been loving this week. We're always anxious to hear what you guys have to say.